Hey guys, welcome back. Today's the day. We got the Persona 5X 2.4 update, which is the Futaba Sakura or Navi update. So let's see what's gonna happen to it. I have already watched a tiny bit, like first couple minutes, to see what is up on the roadmap, but that's about it. So let's take a look. And also, I'm not watching it live, so I can actually skip through a lot of things. So I'll try to keep it short if possible. All right, let's take a look. Actually, let's be bigger. There we go. All right. The usual trailer. Yes. 2.4, 2.4. Alright. Let's see what we get. Local car. We have June as usual and Sakai. Yep, the usual people here. Cool. So Futaba Sakura is gonna be there. And update roadmap today. Okay, take a look. This is the usual one. So yeah, if you are still watching it pretty recently, you can go into their, I believe, Twitter account, and then you can repost and like it, and then you might get one of these. So go ahead and do that. I actually need to do that myself too. Alright, so let's take a look. We got the special event 3 first half. This is the Futaba Sakura one. Her palace, basically, I assume. New character herself. Yes, Navi. Good. 5-star comebacks. Yusuke and Makoto as well. So that would be Fox and Queen. Okay. New synergy story, Masaki Ashiya, which I think is the Cherish one. And then in-game content updates, update roadmap. Alright, let me just double check for the Masaki Ashiya. I believe he is the Masaki Ashiya. Yes, so that is him. Okay, cool. So that is Cherish. And as for the Queen rerun, I would honestly recommend her if you do not have a nuclear DPS. Or if you're like, personally, I prefer to have all of my elemental, like basically have DPS in every single element, like fire, ice, wind, etc. She's pretty nice, but she is a single target DPS that's gonna be outrun by Violet very, very soon, Kasumi. But she is a Blasto. So you have to kind of think about whether or not you want a nuclear DPS right now, or if you want to wait for Violet, because Violet's gonna be like a bit stronger for sure. She does like I believe people said that she does like around 1 million damage with her rotation, versus Makoto, at least in my opinion, and in my test, she did like 200k, 100 to 200k usually. But as she's the only real nuclear DPS, the only one that comes next is in basically like a year. We're getting Yui Bui, the nuclear version. She's gonna be like way above the current Makoto one, but she's gonna be here in the year, so it's up to you if you wanna wait that long, because it's gonna be a long wait. And also, a lot of people really like Queen, so I'm not blaming you for that at all. She's a really popular character, so if you want her, just pull her. Honestly, she works really, really well with Vino, and I assume if you're gonna do the pulls, then Vino is gonna be in the same banner, so you can get her as a 4-star as well. All right. Also, let me just increase the volume here. Cool. And then I'm just gonna lower it a little bit later. Oh yeah. So let's see what's in the content roadmap, because maybe this is just gonna be like an empty patch.
2.4 アップデートを実施。ペルソナ5オリジナルイベント第3期。
Original event, yes.
確かにあと復刻めちゃくちゃ来てる中で。
New synergy too. Yeah. So the main thing I'm thinking about is whether or not we're gonna get okay, let me go back to the list. Whether or not we're gonna get Cherish alongside Haru in the next update, or it's just going to be Cherish himself within like in 2 weeks, for example, we're gonna get Cherish, and then in 2 more weeks we're gonna get Noir, because the developers are trying to shorten the life cycle of the game, or not life cycle, sorry, they're gonna shorten the banner duration to try to catch us up to the other versions, which is China, Taiwan, and Korean version. So I thought maybe they're gonna combine these two so that it's easier and we save like 1 or 2 weeks. But let's see how that's gonna go. Usually they show you the character right before, like basically now they've done the character like 1 patch before they come out. So we definitely know the Cherish is coming out next patch, but let's see if Haru's included there as well. All right, anyways, let's continue. It's okay, maybe I should be smaller. Sorry. Do that. So you can see a little bit more of the subtitles.
はい。 今回久々にですね、新たなる、P5 オリジナルイベントが開催されます。
It says 720p.
今日なんですけども、
Doesn't
イ
really
ベン
feel
トの
like it
内
on
容
my
様子
screen.
がわかる PV 用意しておりますので、まずはちょっと
Alright,
こ
try
ちら
that.
を見てから
Nice.
いろいろ
Let's take
話
a
していきましょう。では PV の方お願いします。
Yep, that is Futaba's palace for Persona 4, Persona 5X. Or R. Whew. Oh, that's cute. Beautiful dark-haired girl, always protagonist, ally in anime, manga, etc. Nice. Yeah, this is literally just the Persona 5 palace. Okay. A different looking head. It's usually like a sphinx with her mom's head, but okay. Interesting, interesting. It's a boar instead. So yeah, Futaba is pretty good. She is one of the must-pulls, at least what people are saying. So I'm definitely gonna do the A0, and that's it. Not gonna do any weapons because we are getting a soon enough, or I guess sooner or later, we're gonna get a 20 salamander coin exchange from the 20 salamander, which you get from the battle pass. Either the paid battle pass is you get 5 of them per battle pass, or a regular one you get 1. So if you're paying for like $10 a battle pass, then which I'm doing, I'm gonna get in one more battle pass, which is gonna start tomorrow, and then I'll be able to just redeem it for Futaba's one. And then next weapon I'm pulling for is Anj, because sorry, I'm just going a little bit off topic, but my recommendation for a lot of people is, first of all, try to use the pull calculator, which really helps you out, so you can see which character you can guarantee or not. You can either do a 110 pull or the 50-50 contract, but I'm just doing 110, so you just put in all of your information here, and then what happens is you can click on like, okay, do you want the character? Yes. Can you afford it? On the right side, yes. And then it shows you how many gems you're supposed to have or calculated to have by the by that patch. So for example, I currently have like 57k, and then with the next patch it's gonna be roughly 63. And then after I pull for character with 110, I'm gonna be like guaranteed to get it because it's 16k to get one. And then basically you can just do that. And then by me not having any weapons, for example, I really wanted to get Violet weapon, I wanted to get the Windvast weapon, etc. By me not having those, and I can guarantee like A1 for example here, and I can also get Matoi, which I wasn't even planning to, but she's a limited character, so I might take her. But like I was basically able to get the entire P3 crew right here. Guarantee the P3 crew. Basically, one was a 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll be able to pull 7 characters in a row with my saved up money if I just do not pull the weapon. Because if I pull the weapon, it's gonna be like, it's basically I either pull a weapon or I pull another character, and I would love to get another character. I'm more into like horizontal progression. Yeah, but even though the character is gonna be what, like 20-30% less efficient, it still doesn't matter because there's no hard content in Persona 5X that actually requires that, unless you really want to push for the leaderboards. And for leaderboards, I'm not a whale. I'm a very low spender, so I am, or rather low spender. Not even a dolphin, I wouldn't say, but I don't know. Either way, basically, I'm not getting anywhere near like top 5%. Like I think most one I usually get is like top 7, top 8%, and usually on average it's like top 10% for majority of the fights, majority of the SOS. So I don't really mind being there. I accept it, and I'm not paying that much money to be in the top whatever, top 1,000 people, top however many people. So it's whatever. I don't mind it. So I just like to enjoy and play different characters. So that is my thing. But of course, do what suits you best and go from there. Sorry, this was random tangent. Yep. Like Oracle is her English name
砂漠
in Persona 5.
感、ピラミッド感のある場所で一体どういうことになっているんだろうというのがめちゃくちゃ気になってますね。
If you want to figure it out, go play Persona 5 girly.
ピラミッドはやっぱ謎解き難しそうだなっていうのと、ここでも謎の物体 X が出てましたね。またね。
X 出てましたね。
X だらけでしたね。
ちょっと詳細を伺ってもよろしいですか、松永さん。
はい。ではまずその前にですね、オリジナルイベント全体のおさらいの方させていただければと思います。ではちょっとまずスライドの方お願いします。
These events, Phantom Thieves of 5X meet the Phantom Thieves of Heart for Persona 5. Yep. I must work together to escape. They'll present it as an event. It's not a side story or a simple collaboration. It's a story that closely connected to the world main storyline of P5X. Okay, makes sense. Let's go through that. Word familiar moments. Yes, because it's literally the same exact thing, except for like small details, I want to say. Like, I got basically nostalgia from playing the, what is it, the bank one. I played the Kamoshida Palace in this game. It's super similar. Like, they just basically cut and paste the certain like parts of the map, and then of course they modify a tiny bit and they add a bit more story about how the Persona 5X characters meet with Persona 5 characters and how they interact. That's about it. First half, yep, we'll be able to do this update. Part 2, which features Yusuke and Makoto. This event will also take place across 2 updates. Okay. Which one is the next one? Story, palace, and boss battle, as usual. Yep. I wonder if we'll be able to farm the materials and actually redeem them for something with stamina like we did with previous ones. Maybe the character, the boss, is actually not going to be weak to anything, and then you kind of are nudged into getting Futaba, so you can actually implant the weakness. Right? Maybe?
はい、わかりました。ではスライドお願いします。
Let's go. After Rico joins Phantom Thieves, they set out to explore mementos. However, the Metaverse Navigator suddenly starts glitching. When they come to, the group find themselves standing in the middle of the desert. In that instant, they regain the memories of their mysterious past experiences. Wait, what past experiences? From the memories of their encounters with the Phantom Thieves from another world, the group, they get it because when they enter this like multiverse or whatever, they actually get their experiences back. And then every time they leave, they kind of forget about it. But they feel drained. Anyways, from the memories of their encounters with Phantom Thieves within our world, the group senses that another reunion is about to occur. Just then, a mysterious scream echoes through the air. Eek, somebody help me. Rushing towards the voice in a hurry, they found a girl who looks like a Phantom Thief that they never met before. The girl's eyes the group severely, but then when she sees Rico, she relaxes and says, "Beautiful, dark-haired girls are always on your side." That's just how it is. Cool. We're waiting for Futaba. Story, plenty of rewards. Let's take a look. Meta jewels, exchange medals, and badges. Exchange medals, I think, are those the musical medals or no? Or are those the medals that you can redeem for new personas? Let's take a look. Badges are cool too, but I don't do the hardest badge unless I actually aim for the character, because it's very difficult without him. Sakura, yes. Okay, let's take a look. Finally. Aoi Yuki. Vulnerability found, so applies the nuclear vulnerability to everyone, I believe, right? She's gonna appear in the LeBlanc, yep. You'll get about 30 gems for that. Wait, there's like 3 meetups you can do. Cute. Happen. Cute. Yeah, so it's basically the same exact animations as usual. I like the I like the background here. This looks really cool. We got Futaba, we got Rico, and we got the Wonder here. Really cool. Cyber Punch, Hacker, yep. Okay, we can skip a little bit from her, this is fine. Mathematical Brain, I don't remember them talking about her mathematical brain. I mean, she's a hacker, I guess, so that kind of makes sense. Struggles with social communication, she lives a cloistered life trapped in her own house. She encounters Phantom Thieves of Heart one day and awakens her abilities as a persona user. Yes, you know that part. Hope everyone's enjoying P5X. I'm Aoi Yuki, the voice of Futaba. It's been quite some time since I first voiced Futaba. I'm truly happy that the world of Persona 5 continues to live on in so many different forms, that she's still loved by everyone. Yes, people keep shelling out money. It's good. Since the original Persona 5, Futaba went through a lot with Joker and the other Phantom Thieves, and gradually grew as a person. She's both very cool, but at the same time, very relatable. This aspect of her always makes me proud of voice her. That said, Futaba still might have some growing left to do. I'd still be happy if you could Continue to support her in P5X as well. Yes, chill out your money. Good luck.
そしてそうで終わり
すごく
Alright, let's see.
ペルソナは
Guarco, yes, yes.
ロールは解明の
Necronomicon is the name of the UFO.
誠の決戦
って戦うみたいなこと決まっ
Okay. With the ability to change foes. Okay. After an ally uses a skill, Futaba gains 5% to her analysis progress. Also, when an ally deals weakness damage with a skill resonance or highlight, Futaba gains 20% more to her analysis progress. Yes, yes.
私の出番だな
For 3 turns, decrease all foes' defense by 6%. Okay. Decrease defense by 0.53 more for every attack points of Futaba. And it stacks up to 4,600. So that basically the minimum requirement for Futaba A0 is having 4,600 attack. And because I have a I'll have a 4-star weapon, it's actually not gonna reach it as easily. So I will have to, I guess, do what I can. Hopefully I can reach it around like 4K. And then after that, I can wait for the 5-star. And so when foes with the defense decrease take weakness damage, multiply the effect by 2. Futaba's analysis progress at 100%. Also grant a data storm to all allies for 2 turns. Okay, what is the data storm? Vulnerability found is the second one, I believe. For 3 turns, increase one foe's damage taken by 6%. Increase damage taken by 0.57 for more every attack, up to 4,600. So yes, 4,600 is really, really good to have attack. An ally deals damage with a skill, highlight, etc. Gain 20% analysis progress. If Futaba analysis progress is 100, also grant data storm. Yes. And the third one is data link established. Usable when allies have data storm. So that basically means when we have 100% of the this thing right here, this gauge right here. So once we get there, then we can actually wait. Is it gonna show us using it even though it's 80%? Basically, it implants the weakness. For 2 turns, increase one ally's attack by 270. Increase it by more by Futaba's attack. Yep. Wait, it worked? It still works with 80%. Really? Change affinities of the foe this inflicted upon. So basically, it moves the weakness thing down by 1 point. So basically, if the character has null, reflect, or drain of let's say nuclear, because we're looking at Makoto. So if they're null, reflect, or drain of nuclear, it's actually going to become resistant to nuclear. If they're resistant to nuclear, it's going to become normal, basically affinity. If they're normal to nuclear, as in like they have no affinities or not weak but not also strong to it, then they become weak. And then if they're weak to it, then you just basically do 25% more weakness damage. So that's it. But as you can see here, oh, never mind. I was gonna say maybe Fox should have done the ice attack and show that all of them are weak to it, but that's fair. Alright. Let's see if she got any buffs, because she's a really strong character from what I'm understanding.
聞きたいことが
セキュリティ防御力 0.53%
Real hacker.
でサマリー
Alright, trigger skills. Yep, we already seen that. Increases attack Futaba's analysis progress to 100% by meeting certain conditions to activate Data Storm, gaining powerful buffs and debuffs. Yes. She can inflict fires on all foes based on target ally's attribute. Yep. Increases weakness damage. Yes, we know that.
味方がスキルを使用した
She gets 5% for the thing, and then when you deal weakness damage, resonance, or highlight, you get 20% more to her ability. And then when Data Storm is active, increase party's damage by 10, 15, or 20% based on her level. Dealing weakness damage, double this damage increase. Ooh! So you get a 40% increased damage when you do that.
進捗を 5%
That's cool.
獲得する
Very nice.
味方がスキル意識する
So that's actually
感じになって
a lot.
多少は
Not gonna lie.
状態の時
And Futaba's gonna be really, really good with the trials as well, with the Velvet trials, where some enemies are just not weak to anything. So you could actually implant a weakness to, for example, nuclear, whatever else, and then it will actually work better. That's really, really nice.
10%、15%、20%というふうに上昇します。
So for example, in I think Technician 30 or no 25, oh, was it 30? Well, either one of those. Whatever is the latest one currently having, there is enemies that are just not weak to anything. So you can just implant, for example, if you have an Un team, you click the third skill Futaba on Un, and then they're gonna be weak to fire, and then you're gonna do way more damage and way more score as well. So that's kind of nice.
弱点ダメージを
And then you're gonna do 40% more damage too. So that's crazy.
2ターンとかで一気に100
でも点を作る。
上げていくような感じで、はい
Battles will be all about pushing 100% in just 1 or 2 turns. Yep, yep.
はい、
Alright, pen test complete. Like penetration test. That they just renamed that. Yep, that's the first skill. We already seen that.
そうですね。
攻撃ごとに追加で
Okay.
際に
Very good there. Let's keep going. That's the second skill. Yep, yep, yep.
基本で
And this one's better. Data link.
さらに
2 turns increase allies attack. Like virus and false 1 turn based on target ally. Yep, that's the third skill.
ごとに付与がそれがあとさ
Wait, does it say normal skills?
25
Normal hits can hit weaknesses, and weaknesses damage is increased by 25%.
も入り。
Okay.
イメージつかまず
Alright,
は
let's see. So, skill 3 video. Let's roll it.
お願いします
まずは
はいこのディオニソスという敵にですね
It requires Dionysus. So as we can see here, the Dionysus is not weak to ice. So if we use third skill on Fox, then he's gonna be actually all of them are gonna be one level down for weakness.
でもこれ要は通常が7種類くらいあるのが
耐性と
はい
もう
あとは普通なので
弱点はない
という感じですねはいで全部弱点できるわけ
Okay. So she uses her third skill, but it says 30% here. So you can still use it regardless, or what? I think it just means that you're gonna get like longer
で双葉のスキルが発動ですね
So give it to Fox.
でこれをフォックスにかけます
Yep, he's ice. Yep.
氷結属性なので
And so if you take a look right now, all of them are weak. So Dionysus is now weak to.
全体が
Yep, yep. So all of them are weak. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, that makes sense.
という感じですね
またそんな
It's super useful in this
ウ
game.
ィーク
ウィークウィーク
うわうわすげえそして総攻撃も
攻撃できちゃう
流れ
Yeah,
る
that
ように
makes sense.
弱点なかったですよさっきまで
はい
総攻撃打てないはずですよ
Yep, yep, yep. They said that. So strong.
しないと状態
After first active skill 2, then skill 3 to reach the state. I thought it was skill
大
1.
技みたいなところあるのかもしれないそうですねはい
Reaching 100% becomes your clear goal.
潜在能力の方
Okay.
はい
Start of battle, Futaba gains Programming Pro talent. At the start of battle, Futaba gains 100% to her analysis progress. That means that we can use skill 3 on the end of second turn, right? And Data Storm is active. Grant all allies a shield equal to 30% of Futaba's attack for 3 turns. So that's cool too. That's nice. Alright, let's see if there's been any upgrades though. Blah, blah. Awareness. Okay, when Futaba's analysis progress reaches 100%, or when Data Storm is active, increase allies' critical rate by 12%. So that's the only A1. So it just basically gives everyone 12% crit rate. I don't think it's worth it to spend 16,000 gems. I prefer to just get one more character that is not Futaba. The only one I'm thinking about getting A1 is the Wind West, because if she's A1, she can actually work with every team. If she's A0, she only works with the Wind team. That's about it. Let's see. Awareness 2. When ally attacks a foe that has been debuffed by Futaba, increase attack by 25%. Also, if it increases, is it increase their attack or increase Futaba's attack? Also, if any ally takes damage that would KO them, survive the attack with 1 HP and grant a shield to all allies for 3 turns equal to 20% of Futaba's attack. This effect activates 1 per round. That's cool. That's cool. So it actually does not, basically does not let you die. That's very nice. Increase the skill level of the thing. Awareness 3, we don't care about that. Let's see. 4. When an ally uses highlight, Futaba gains 1 security flaw stack. Stacks up to 2 times. When Futaba uses Pendant Complete, or Vulnerability Found, which I believe is, was it the first one and second one? No, it's first one or third one, I want to say. Spend all the security flaw stacks to increase the effect by 8% for each stack. So 60% more, I see. Increase the skill of the pen test, that's whatever. When Futaba uses Data Link Established, targets all allies, and also inflict virus on all foes corresponding to an ally's attribute. Viruses of the same attribute do not stack. Target all allies. So basically, at A6, all the enemies are going to be weak to, or like, you know, reduce their weakness, or rather the sorry, it's tough to explain. They're going to reduce their elemental resistances by 1 for every ally. And then if you have 2 of, let's say, nuke, it does not stack. Okay. Increase the duration of the data storm to 3 turns. Increase allies' weakness damage by 10% and damage dealt by 25. Okay, that's cool. But the main thing is just basically if you target all allies, you get everyone's everyone's elemental thing to be weak. Okay, that's good. That's good. Or weakness -1 rather. Weapon increase attack by, so they didn't buff her at all. It seems like, right? Or am I wrong? Increase attack by 30%, which is important because it gives you enough attack to get to 4600, or makes it better. When an ally deals weakness damage, increase the ally's attack by 10%. That's whatever. After Futaba inflicts a debuff with a skill, increase foe's critical damage taken by 7.6%. This effect can stack up by 2 times. So basically, this is going to be 15% increase of crit rate against those enemies, as well as, crit damage. 50% crit damage, and then her A1 gives 12% crit rate. So it's 12% crit rate, 50% crit damage. That is the whole thing of her going for basically if you do A1 R0. It's cool, no, but I don't really need it. It's fine. I can be fine with it. Wait, where is it muted? Alright, what else we got? Oh, okay, here. Differences. So we actually do get an upgrade, a buff. So for the first skill, we get defense from 2 turns to 3 turns. That's really nice. The second skill, increase the damage taken from 2 turns to 3 turns. And then you can see it, but it goes from 0.38 to 0.57. Or I guess I can just do this instead. And then we get, for Japanese Western versions, gain 15% analysis progress, gain 20% analysis progress. Cool, so that we can actually do it in 5 turns instead of doing it in, like, because 15 is weird, right? 15 plus 15 plus 15. Basically, we can get to 90, but not 100. Here we can just get 100, which is nice. It's really nice. So there's actually buffs. It's really good. So everything's getting buffs. I'm really excited for the violets. Oh, wrong button. So sorry. Shoot. Okay, let's go back. Sorry. That's bad. There you go. We're back. In a second. There you go. Go. Alright, sorry. I click 0 next to my my arrow key. Alright, what else we got? Awareness 0, so yep, we already seen that. 20% analysis progress. Add a following effect. If dealing weakness damage, double the damage increase boosted by Data Storm's effect. Damage dealt by the allies doubles. Yes. Okay. That's cool. It's pretty nice. Since Oracle is already a powerful character, there's no changes made to Awareness 1 and beyond and her weapon. Which makes sense. They say like basically we're not gonna buff her like those attributes. Because everyone's already gonna be pulling for it. It's already really strong. We don't want to do it. Fair. Okay, let's take a look at what here is next. She's gonna appear in the blank. Yep. We'll be able to, I believe, meet her 3 times and get 10... No, actually 20 gems for each time. So 60 gems. Oh yeah, that's right. There is a maid outfit. Let's take a look. So this is a maid outfit from Persona 5 as well. You can get it right away. Instead of having to wait for what's like almost a year once they released it on the Chinese version. Yep, that's cool. Alright, what else we got? Yeah, she does look cute, but it's not worth it. That's like what, 20 pulls for me? I think I prefer to spend those 20 pulls on something else. But we'll see. Maybe I might get the Wind West one. Her outfit for her bikini outfit. Maybe? I don't know. Oh no, I think a lot of people are praising the There's Chinese New Year one. So I'm really excited about that one. Apparently it changes a lot of things, so I'll get that one. And it's gonna be cheaper, I believe, as well. Alright, we got boss challenge. So as usual, we get the goals themselves, and then also, as you can see here, it says stamina mode. So you can actually use stamina to do this. Okay, that's cool. Charge mode, stamina mode, totally makes sense. Also, else keeps going up, which makes the battles genuinely challenging and fun. Yep. I need to hold the battle contest on Discord. Give you a heads up. Wait, what? Complete to defeat the special event boss and share your results. Go for the highest level and the fewest turns. Champion will receive a platinum ticket. Will receive platinum tickets. Okay, that's not worth. We're recruiting members for our Discord community. Our official server features plenty of channels, casual chats, and more. Join. Okay, cool. So that's the whole thing. It's just promotion. So it seems like only one person's gonna win, which I'm definitely not gonna be that person. I think it's gonna be like whales with A6s and stuff. So them gaining +1 or like 10 tickets, whatever, 5 tickets, it's not gonna matter. Okay, we're having a rerun of Queen and Fox. I don't really want to get Fox just because in my plans for polling, there's gonna be Summer Puppet right here, and she's a better version of Yusuke, and she's AoE Ice, so I'm just not gonna pull for Yusuke. I'm gonna get her instead. And during our anniversary, I already mentioned this a couple of times, but we're gonna get 2 characters, basically select ticket from 1.0 to 2.0, which includes Cord. So for those, I'll probably use one on Joker, one on Bui. I thought about Fox, but because I have Summer Puppet, I don't think I need it. And then we're also gonna get one, or apparently the previous versions got one character from 1.0 all the way to 3.0.1, which is this one. So this is the reason I'm skipping Haru, because I will literally be able to get her on the anniversary if I just wait long enough, which I will. I'm trying to wait. I'm trying not to pull, because if I don't, then I actually can get way more things here. So patience does reward you, but of course if you have no patience, then pull for whatever you like. Not gonna judge you anytime. This is mostly PvE game either. What's up? We got video about Yusuke. Yes, we know what he does. He does his stance, blah blah blah. Okay, so they're just literally gonna talk about their skills. Cool. Okay, here, perfect. Let's see. Footage. So this is the new character. What's Cherish? That's right. Oh, he works here part-time too. Nice. Greenhouse where we raise flowers. That's cool. Oops, sorry. I'm on the wrong side. I'm on the wrong side. Here. You can actually see his face. I kind of forgot about that. That's literally why I put myself on the right side. Oh, give me flowers. Nice. Thank you, sir. EPP. What, he's stalking us now? What's happening? Wait, he's as a doctor? Maybe something happened, no? Here's money for taxi. Ooh. Wait, so is he just doing it for fun? Is he working for fun because he's just giving you money for taxi or what? Okay.
お疲れ様。お客様の対応を任せちゃってごめんね。おい、お前。高い金取っておいてあんなもんよこしやがって。すみません。
Interesting. A guy is mad about not getting right flowers? What? Or just the girl didn't like it? Okay, they're just talking about it. Do the honor of reading it. Sure. While working part-time at a flower shop, Wanderer meets Masaki Ashiya, a senior at his school. Since Masaki never had any friends who share his love for flowers, he's overjoyed. For Masaki, this is the first time he's had a friend who shares his interest, and he seems to have a bit of trouble with social boundaries. One day he brings Wanderer to a place where even the high school students wouldn't normally go. His house. Unlock certain features in Tycoon. Ooh! Wait, are we gonna get Tycoon here? It says Tycoon, you can use Ashiya in Tycoon, unlocks Ashiya's card skin, unlock certain features in Tycoon. So we're actually gonna get Tycoon game from Persona 5 Royal in the game now? Is it gonna be this dispatch? Oh, they went to fine dining sushi restaurant. That's cool. Those are super expensive though.
あってことでどんどん広がってきて
Synergy setup.
として次回以降ちょっと予定になっております。こう大富豪に
Oh, Tycoon minigame, which will be added in a future update. So they're not even so you gotta do his synergy, but the Tycoon game is not even there. What is that?
今回のバージョンでまだ大富豪
It hasn't been implemented yet. The skills won't take effect until then. So what the heck? Why? Yeah, this is dumb.
なので
Feels weird, man.
スキルの効果については大富豪が実装されている
Okay, fair. I don't know when Tycoon was added in the
置いてもらえばと
in the other versions, so but that's kind of weird, no?
貯めておきましょう我々
Literally have his synergy go with Tycoon and then it doesn't do anything. I guess we just get him to level 15 regardless to just get most of the meta
お
jewels.
伝えいただくお時間となりましたお願いします
はい、まずはですね、
Let's see.
今回ログインボーナスのご用意がありますので
Login bonus event, probably 7 as usual, right? Of course, 7 millicoins,
こちら
fine.
はバーター的
We got 2 gold tickets. Damn, that's it. We get 1,000 1,000 gems for completing her event. Yes, yes.
5オリジナルイベント
And that's about it. Honestly speaking, nothing else is really worth it.
またですね、期間ですのでぜひこちらプレイ
Retirement
してい
exchange
ただけ
shop,
ればと
exchange gold tickets,
で
yes.
バージョン2.4
Special outfit available, so this is the new outfit for the battle pass. Spray on dye to unlock color variants, cool, but sorry, he looks like a like he's preparing for covert ups. This one is interesting, but I don't think I'll get it. I'm sorry, if there's like a really really cool one, I'll get it on battle pass, but so far I've not fallen in love with any of them. I think the first one's pretty cool, but that's about it.
変えることができちゃいますね
はないのですが、今回もこちらの
Alright,
ご紹介を
share a mind about official store, of course, yes, official store. Yes, give us some things. We got 600 meta jewels.
だったら何に使うか迷
And is that
っ
it?
ちゃいますよ
でも
うわ
受け取りいただければと思います。そのロードマップもご紹介
Roadmap. Yes, let's see. Okay, perfect. Okay, let's see. So, November 6, we get all of this. Yes, that's right. Then schedule later in November. Okay, so that's not too bad. So Tycoon's gonna be there later in November, which is probably in 2 weeks. I assume that's going to be. Let's look at the map. That's gonna be the 19th, hopefully. Oh, sorry, not 19th. The 20th or maybe 27th. We're gonna get Trial of Thorns, which is going to give us those melodies, medals or whatever, melodies coins that we can use to redeem the knives in one of the stores. Velvet Trials update, so that's gonna give us, I believe, 5 more technician stages and maybe something else, but kind of doubt it. Synergy story update as well, so that's gonna be next character. I don't think it can't be Haru. You have to be someone else. City Left update as well, so just more things happening. Okay, and then for December, version 2.6, Persona 5 special event 3, second half. So that's gonna be the Futaba of second half. Metro of Desire update, TBD. New limited time event, Lufo's business plan update. Ooh, nice. So we're gonna get a Lufo's business plan, at least that's what they say, that will give us the not millicoins, the salamander coins. So I think it's gonna give us probably 10 max, which we can use to redeem for a you can redeem 10 to get a 5-star non-limited character, or you can wait a bit more and get them, and you can redeem 20 for a limited one, as long as they had one excuse me, can't speak. If they had one rerun already, then it appears. And then we got more synergy story updates and city of updates. Okay, cool. So 2.6, let's see. So the thing is, I'm trying to figure out if this one's just gonna be Cherish and this one's gonna be Haru, or are they gonna be combined? That's a good question. Because right now, does it say 2.6? Okay, 2.3, 2.4. So yeah, we don't know if this is combined or not. They haven't announced anything, so probably they're not gonna be combined, which is gonna suck, but it is what it is. Alright, so Haru is gonna be probably December. Late November is gonna be Cherish. Feature multiple new content, 2.5, yes. Oh, they have screenshots. Yeah, Tycoon, okay, cool. Yeah, I like the Tycoon game.
大富豪
It is fun in Persona 5X. NPC battles, PvP. You can do the companion. Does it mean the characters appearing there will have voices too? Okay, that's cool. So yeah, we can usually in companion you can play a specific character. you can like reskin yourself to become a different character. So you can play as them and have voices. That's nice. That's
大丈夫です
nice.
かこれ。
基本的ないわゆる双葉のご紹介等でオリ
Hop
ジナル
back
イベントに関しては
into
メイン
things.
ストーリー
So Technicians progress through the main story as well during 2.5.
とこちらは申し
What are
訳
they
ない
apologizing for? Maybe the Halloween?
になるんですけども
please?
ちょっと前回の
Saying they have already cleared all existing content, so we wanted to release some game content. Okay.
でもう結構
Never mind. They're not gonna say anything about Halloween, where apparently other versions got 10 gold tickets on the first year, and then we got 30 candy or something like that, which is basically, wasn't it 30 or something? Basically, it was like I believe it was around 1 day, a little bit more than 1 day of stamina, which is
できるだけ
nothing.
早く実装したい見ていただいたこの3
So scheduled 3 upcoming updates, we weren't able to include in them.
以降の
Please hang tight for a little longer. I've been working hard to bring some of the endgame modes from Chinese version, Japanese versions with adjustments.
コンテンツ届くんですけどもちょっと
Once implementing those mechanics, a lot of bugs pop up. Cool.
させてきるタイミングでちょっ
So
と
they're still
た
working
らも
on
う
it.
今
お伝えしていただいてたんだっていうのもありがたいですし、はい、
はい
いただきましたが、
うん
ここで
Yeah, it's not much. I'm sorry. This is not much content, unfortunately. Futaba is nice. Her palace is nice, but people will probably clear it in like 1 day, and that's about it. And then we're gonna be waiting 2 weeks for Cherish. They haven't said anything about the next characters. Whether it's gonna be Haru and Cherish, probably just Cherish, but we'll see.
うわー
切らない
Yeah.
パーティー組
We can skip. Happy birthday, Yui Bui. That's cool.
視聴者諸君お逃しを捨てるな
Yeah, I'm sorry. That was really not a lot. So I'm glad I was able to pause the video or come back to it a little bit later, and then I was able to just go through the entire broadcast, which was 1 hour and 8 minutes, I guess. So we covered it a little bit earlier. All right. So overall, Futaba's nice. She got a little bit of buffs in terms of her A0. That's about it, because she's really strong regardless. With everyone's gonna be pulling for her, or most people will be pulling for her 5-star and her A1 at least. So they're not gonna update that. That's fine. She's super strong regardless. We're gonna get Cherish synergy, cool and all, but the Tycoon's gonna come out a little bit later this month, and that's literally about it. And then we're gonna have rerun for Fox and Queen. So get those if you like. Yeah, kind of a letdown. They didn't say anything about the Halloween one. I wish we got a little compensation. Maybe we got, 5 golden tickets, 10 golden tickets. I don't know, something that's that a lot of people are talking about, but I guess developers don't care. And then what else we got? I think that's it. They didn't talk anything about the next updates in terms of what characters are coming. We know it's at least gonna be Cherish, but if it's gonna be Cherish or Haru together, no one's decided that. I guess we're gonna be on the lookout in the Persona 5X, the official Twitter. This thing right here. Oh, you can't see it. Sorry. Right here, this thing. We'll be able to see the they usually show the outline of the character. So whenever they did that was a while ago. I guess not. I believe they did show it. Oh no, they showed the whole video of the broadcast being hacked. Okay, that's fine. And then they did tease that we're gonna get a where is it? We're gonna get a maid outfit as well. Okay, cool. Yeah, overall, I'm sorry. That's probably like a very mid update. I'm not a huge fan. Futaba is great, but that's about it. We're not gonna get anything new. The palace is gonna be done in like a day. Yeah, I guess we're gonna wait for future updates. I'm gonna have to play some other games too after finishing everything here in like a day or two. All right, what do you guys think? Do you like the updates? Do you like the buffs, the like mini buffs that we got for Futaba? Are you gonna be pulling for A1, A0, A6 Futaba? I assume most people are doing R0 weapons as well. But yeah, that's about it. Let me know what you think. See you guys in the next one. Bye.